bam, focused minds back up in the place to be, keeping the Lord first and everything else to come together. My man Calvin Ford, missing Tank, I guess, coming out talking about put stuff up for Tank, do this for Tank. Tank, my boy, man. I like Tank a lot. I think he electrifying. I think he bring a lot of excitement to boxing for real. And I'm wanting to see him face Shakur. I want him to see him face a Keyshawn Davis, a Haney. You know what I'm saying? I think Tank can beat all of them, really. I think Tank is an electrifying boxer. His records show it. He only got one draw, and he 30 now, 31 or 30, but still fairly young. Got a few fights left in him, but the question is, what Tank want to do? Again, everybody want Tank back. Everybody want to see him back in the ring. But what people don't realize is to be famous, to be a star on the stage, the world stage, it's a price to come with it. It ain't all the glitz and glamour that you think, great fight, knockouts, it's behind the scenes, the things they got to do or forced to do that they don't want to do. And Tank going through one of them mental issues, spiritual issues, where he at a crossroads of what he need to do. And like I say, as much as I like Tank, I think he need to lean on the Most High before anything else. Before a matchup with a Devin Haney or a Shakur, he need to actually sit down and give the Lord some time and really focus on what he really want to do in life. Boxing is an entertainment industry, a lot of rigged fights, a lot of phony fights. The boxing fans got to realize that this is entertainment, just like the NFL, just like Major League Baseball. It's all rigged outcomes. You know what I'm saying? I hate to break it to y'all. I do enjoy these fights. I like to see them get out there. But when the call come in, a certain way got to go. Look what just happened with Ryan Garcia. They just handed him a championship because of his, uh, you know, internet influence. He liked a lot on the internet. He bring a lot of fans and things of that nature. So they want him to have a belt. You know, and he's an average boxer, and he coming off of a loss. Think about all the young fighters that never get a shot at a championship that deserve to be in there to beat up a Mario Barrios who looked like a joke in there and need to sit down. Don't even box no more after that. But they give it to Ryan Garcia, who also is a pad user. So you know what I'm saying? Don't Everything ain't what it seems. And with Tank, like I say, I'd rather see the brother get close to the Most High rather than box again. You know what I'm saying? I'm being for real, because that's what really life matter at. He got children, blessings from the Lord, and things of that nature. And boxing is a minuscule entertainment thing where you got to sell your soul to get to the top and to stay at the top. And you got to do some funny things behind the scenes. You know, we don't need to get into them. Just critically think for yourself, and you will be able to grasp what I'm talking about. You feel me? So for Calvin Ford to get on here and do this, yeah, he itching to get back in the limelight with Tank. But Tank, I'm telling you, man, you need to quit focusing on the females because they lining you up with a whole bunch of honeypots, and you need to go on ahead and get closer to the Most High. I don't know your relationship with the Lord because we all got our own relationships, but that's my suggestion to you. Boxing ain't nothing but just boxing, fighting. You know what I'm saying? And you one of the best that did it. You did it. Now you make your own choices. You don't got to do the stuff you don't want to do that these people asking you to do, like a Jake Paul fight. Oh, the money, the money. That's what everybody's saying. But all money ain't good money. Okay? Everybody got to chill with all this big money, big money, big money fights. Big money is the root of all evil, especially when that's all you thinking about. And in the industry, that's what it's all about. That's why we can't get these fights that we need to see. Now, as electrifying as my man Tank is, you see him taking it to the PED user right here, talking a lot of trash like he a great fighter in the boxing world, need to be ashamed of themselves for really bigging this guy up like he did something great after coming off a loss to get the belt. I mean, this is disgusting work if you ask me. But you see Tank, one of the most electrifying young brothers to box. You know what I'm saying? One of the most electrifying young brothers to box. But is it worth your soul? You know what I'm saying? Your happiness. You know, is it worth your relationship with the Most High? No, no, it ain't. You see all the people out there cheering. All these people, imagine if they cheered for the Most High, we'd be in a better place. A lot of these people's souls ain't right. They here cheering on a man knock another man out. You know what I'm saying? Which, I am a boxing fan, but let's not take it too far and put it past the creator. You feel me? And that if we have people that's serving the Most High, like they come into these arenas and cheer for these boxers, the world would be a much better place for everybody, man. When all this selfishness would go out the dang on window and we'd care about the next brother and sister that may be going through their thing and need a hand up. You feel what I'm talking about? So Calvin Ford, man, don't get on here, man, trying to get people to rally behind Tank on some nonsense, bruh. You feel me? Let Tank make his decisions. I'm telling you, Tank, don't do nothing you don't want to do for this industry or for fame, money. It ain't worth your soul, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You're a good young brother. Keep your head on your shoulder. Stay away from these honeypot females and find you one that really care and love the Lord too. And you will be real happy, man. Take care of your children, bruh. But big ups to you, Tank. Again, make the right decisions for yourself, man. You ain't got to box no more. I love the work that you did in the ring. You a special talent, but it's more to life, man. I'm up out.
Say everything got a price. Cause people say like, I love my dog. I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have it. Like my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character.
I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but you do yourself a good, you bring a good I don't want to say product's not the right word, but you're doing a very honorable service.
I appreciate that.